kaibigan, today is January 26 and because naging napaka-exciting po at napaka-malaman nung first day nung birthday celebration ng mommy ko, we decided to extend it today. We'd like to look back at some of the highlights of what happened yesterday, especially the nice surprise she got from Makapagal Arroyo and from Senator Lauren Legarda. Panoorin po natin to.
Reconciliation has to be based on justice, dahil kung hindi tatagal yun.
I hope to be as good a president, as moral a president, as good a guardian of democracy as Tita Cory was.
I've drawn strength from you because you've proven your strength is seen in your gentleness. She's very intelligent. She has a doctorate in economics and she can address the economic problems. She's very hardworking. Sa buong kaalaman ko, iisa lang ang pamilya ni Vice President Makapagal Arroyo.
And a role model ko si President Cory Aquino. And I hope that you'll have many, many more birthdays, Tita Cory. You're really one of God's best gifts to the Filipino people.
I wish you all the best, Lauren, and certainly I admire what you have done. Ang ganda mo daw.
I'd like to greet Madam President Tita Cory a very happy birthday. I think there's no other better birthday gift than the freedom and democracy restored in this country, initiated by you.
More laughter, more memories. When we come back sa second part po ng celebration ng 68th birthday ng mommy ko. Please don't go away. Because a mother's love for her child never fades away, come what may. Ang pangako ng ina ng sambayanan na lagi niyang iingatan ang kapakanan ng mga mamamayan.
Kung ito, tanging pangarap lang, ang iyong pagmamahal ay makamtan. Kahit na sandali, kita'y mamasdan, ligaya'y tinapan, walang hanggan. ko ikaw ang pag-asa sa ating mundo. May gagawin sa'yo. Ang alay ko'y itong pagmamahal ko. May nagmamahal, aakay sa'yo. Aking inay, ikaw ang nagbigay ng buhay na pangako ko na. Pagkat sa buhay mo ay may nagmamahal pa Iingatan ka, aalagaan ka. Sa puso ko ikaw ang pag-asa. Sa ating mundo, may gagawin sa'yo. Ang alay ko'y itong pagmamahal ko. May nagmamahal, aakay sa'yo. Aking inay, ikaw ang nagbigay ng buhay ko. Buhay na kay ganda. Pangarap ko na makamtan ko na. Iingatan ka, aalagaan ka. Sa puso ko ikaw ang pag-asa. Sa ating mundo, may gagawin sa'yo. Ang alay ko'y itong pagmamahal ko. May nagmamahal, aakay sa'yo. Aking inay, ikaw ang nagbigay ng buhay ko. Buhay na kay ganda. Pangarap ko na makamtan ko na. Pangarap ko na makamtan ko na.
Thank you very much, Carol Banawang. Beautiful ng song. Thanks, Carol. For this segment, my soulmate, Boy Abunda.
Magandang umaga po. Happy birthday, ma'am. Happy birthday.
Boy, do the introductions, our two senatorial balls na ikakampanya natin.
Nang libre?
Nang libre! In all the provinces of the Philippines.
Speaker of the people of the Philippines, Manny Villar.
Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat at happy birthday, ma'am.
And of course, Martin Rivera describes him as the song of the impeachment trial. Di ba? Joker Arroyo.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
Ganda ng description na yun.
Boy, you get to ask the first question.
Ang dami kong gustong itanong sa mami mo. But ma'am, first question. How do you handle a daughter like Kris? I've always wanted to know. No, but was there ever a time, may follow-up ka agad eh, was there ever a time that you wanted to give up on Kris?
Mom, your mic. Never, never.
Yeah. But
Yes, of course, there were some sad times, pero my love was unconditional. of course, I would have loved her more if she had obeyed everything I said to her. But all in all, well, I've always thanked Kris for the many joys she has brought into my life, and I try to forget the sad times.
O, si
Alam mo,
Boy.
joker yun.
No, boy, ako yung sa Biblia, ako si prodigal daughter. Diba? Oh.
I like Joker's story about you when you were a kid. Joker, what was that? When Kris was in the States as a young girl?
Well, she told her dad, you know, ang sarap dito. Lahat imported. At lahat air condition.
Now, I was listening to the song of Carol Banawa. Ma'am, are you... Kasi ako, iba yung dating sa akin. Una ay... Do you remember your own mother when you heard that song? Your own mother?
Well, of course,
Demetria Sumulong.
I've always, not only remembered my mother, but I thank my mother for teaching me all these things that I now practice. As I said earlier, talagang matapang ang mama ko, no? She was a Sumulong. She was like her father, the brains of the opposition then. So, marami akong talagang utang sa aking mother at father dahil nung nakakulong si Ninoy, they never told me na, "Oy, Cory, medyo sabihin mo sa asawa mo na tumigil-tigil na hirap na tayong lahat." They never told me that. In fact, my father went to the extent of telling Ninoy, "You tell me what I have to do."
Okay, and you're like your mother in what way?
In being a fighter. Then I'm like my father in, he always told us to be humble. In fact, he would always tell us, alam mo, kailangan ang mga kaibigan natin, lahat ng tumutulong sa atin. You know, it was never na palaging kasama lamang ninyo yung kamukha natin or whatever. So, he never told us or made us believe that we were different or better than others.
You're 6 of the 8 children.
Yes.
Middle child, ika nga. Was that a problem? What did you become because you were a middle child?
Well, I had to prove that I could be something, you know, dahil kasabagay, of the 8, 2 died in infancy. So, 6 lang kami. I was the 4th. And you must remember, I was the 3rd girl. So, medyo boy, girl. Siguro when I came, iniisip ng mother ko, sana naman, boy na or what. But anyway, my older brother, magaling talaga yun palaging first, second, palagi nagdadala ng honors in school. And my older sister Josephine was also like that. It wasn't until I was in 6th grade na finally
You were valedictorian.
nag-valedictorian naman. So, biglang naging bida sa pamilya na recognize ng father at mother.
I'm talking, Kris, about Bida. I'd like to ask
Yes.
Speaker Villar.
Kasi nagkaroon sila ng bonding talaga ng mommy ko when you went to all those churches together.
Yes. Oh.
That's right. But I wanted to ask the Speaker, kumusta si Noynoy sa Kongreso?
Very active si Noynoy at mabait siya eh. And yung kanyang committee, yung human rights. Very concerned siya talaga sa human rights. And,
I'm asking because sabi nga ni Ma'am Cory, hindi lamang children can be the source of pride of parents. Okay, and I think Noynoy is doing a great job in the Senate. I mean, God, what I'm saying.
Oh,
I just
pagbilang
look at
anghel ka na lang, boy, for the sake of
he's doing a great job.
What are the qualities in former Speaker Villar, soon to be Senator Villar, ang nagustuhan mo while he was going around the churches with you? Was it his humility?
That's it. Yes, first and foremost. Well, you must remember, bidang-bida siya noon talaga nagkakagulo lahat. Pagdating niya, palakpakan and really loud applause. And there were these women who were telling him to his face, "Ay, naku, crush na crush namin kayo," and all that. So, talagang, but through it all, he was calm. And yes, of course, I'm looking very grateful and all that, pero walang yabang. And I think, Manny, that's what endeared you to the people. Na you just went there, and you reported to them what you had done, but you did it very humbly.
Would you like to react?
Salamat po, ma'am. At actually, siguro pag-retire ko, when I look back to this period, napaka-importante period ito in my life, no? Siguro magiging pinaka-colorful na memories ko yung pag-iikot natin sa mga simbahan. Because yun yung time na medyo down tayo eh. In fact, may mga moments na parang
Di alam kung saan papunta ang hangin. Ika.
Oo, noong time na yun. In fact, gusto kong tanong sa inyo kung merong time noon na humihina ang loob nyo eh.
Hindi naman. Basta I just felt I had to keep on going to the schools and churches and praying. Alam mo, joker ito nung araw pa na dinadaan ko talaga sa dasal. Lalo-lalo na nung nakakulong si Ninoy. And I really owe a lot to Joker.
Yan, Mom, ano yung qualities naman ni Congressman Arroyo na talagang hinangaan mo, most especially during the impeachment trial?
Well, even before the impeachment trial, because our friendship goes all the way back to martial law. Na talagang buong-buo ang kanyang pagsuporta kay Ninoy dahil at that time, I'm sure you lost many clients. In fact, everything was pro bono dahil puro mga detainees ang dinedefend mo. And at the time talagang, and Ninoy would tell him exactly. Kasi, sorry Joker, kaya kanya, hindi niya kaya si Senator Tañada, Senator Jokno, Senator Salonga. Pero kung kay Joker, nasasabi niya lahat, di ba? He could confide in you.
Can you react, Joker?
Yeah, that's true. You know, Ninoy had, I don't know, he was one who you would like to follow. And rare, that he was a rare man. Nakakulong, but everyone made him the leader. That's something, no? Pero when the one in prison is the leader of the opposition, no? That's very remarkable.
Kris, alam mo, one time he was in Makati and people suddenly just started to chant Joker, Joker.
How did that
How did
feel?
it feel?
I felt like President Cory.
How is that feeling?
Mom, will you be endorsing them and campaigning for them?
Definitely, and well, Joker, bilang utang na loob ni Ninoy, ng aking mga anak, saka ako, as you know, he served me as executive secretary.
That's right.
Ang kaibigan kay Joker, hindi lamang matalino, matapang pa eh. Kanya, he's so gutsy and so brainy, so it's such a good combination.
And Mom is very funny.
Super.
He's very funny. You know, I did an interview with one thing a week
People
ago.
don't know.
Yeah.
Can I ask Speaker Villar for a message for your birthday?
Ma'am, happy birthday po. At maaari hindi nyo ito alam, pero kayo ho ang nagbigay sa amin ng inspiration, particularly during those times na pumunta sa research. Pagka iniisip ko kung ano itong ating cause, kung medyo humihina, pag nakikita ko kayo, medyo lumalakas ang loob ko.
And Mom, diba, I guess one thing you admire also in him is he's a good family man and very
Yes.
true to his vows and his wife.
That's what I was telling my daughters also. At least wala ako nadidiring na chismis about you, Manny. So keep it up. And because I think it is time that our leaders show that, yes, they remain faithful to their vows. At basta Joker, maasahan mo ako. At sabi na nga ni Kris, hindi ako showbiz kamukha ni Kris. Pero siguro yung mga matatandang katulad natin,
Chris thinks she's no larger than you.
No, I don't.
physically.
No. She thinks she's greater than you. Is
Do
that
you think
true,
about it? Do you
No,
think
of
about it?
course not. Of course, nautusan kita to come here, Tito Joker. As my mom said, nagpauto ka naman sa akin.
She tells me you be here at 2 o'clock, so I come here at 2 o'clock. Or I can imagine, before she was just here.
Yeah. So,
Anyway.
Mama, aasahan natin ang all-out support mo for Congressman Villar and
Definitely,
Congressman Arroyo.
oo.
Well, alam niyo mga kaibigan, magpapasalamat tayo sa ating dalawang senatorial balls na kakampanya natin, boy, sa bawat sulok ng Pilipinas.
Mula, Apari hanggang...
Polo, na walang talent fee.
Wala.
Okay, thank you very much, Congressman Villar and Congressman Arroyo. When we come back, pagsasama-samahin po natin si Boy Abunda, Teddy Boy Locsin, and Jean Orejana.
Teka muna,
What? Sorry.
Joker has to say
I just
something,
wanted
yes.
to know who's the honoree now, you or your mother?
Please don't go away, mga kaibigan. Magbabalik po kami.
You are a towering hope for the Filipino people. May you continue to inspire our people. I think the best gift we can give to President Aquino is a commitment that we must be involved and build a nation that cares, loves, and shares.
She provided the restoration of democracy to our country. That was a great achievement. Integrity niya is beyond question. Credibility and simplicity. Happy birthday, Cory, and may God bless you. You have been a terrific person needed by this country at this time.
Nanindigan siya sa issues ng katapatan, katarungan, at kagandahan ng loob upang mabigyan ng laya ang ating bayan sa isang immoral and corrupt pseudo-leader. sa ating dating Pangulong Cory Aquino, kami po ay nagpapasalamat.
Si Presidente Cory po para sa akin ay isang bayani. She lives a very honest, simple, and moral life. She's committed to God, very prayerful. That is why she has retained her moral ascendancy in the entire country. Ma'am, happy birthday, and you can be assured that your Executive Secretary, your Justice Secretary, Senator Drilon, your Labor Secretary, will remain loyal to the principles that you believe in.
Siya ang nagiging simbolo, siya ang nagiging puso, siya ang nagiging damdamin, siya ang nagiging malinis na hangarin para sa sambayanan. Siya ang nakapaniwalaan sapagkat wala naman hinihiling. Happy birthday.
What do you want to say, Mom? You didn't say that on cam. What did you say, Mom? Ano yun, ha?
Hindi, sabi ko, dahil iniisip ko lang, all these beautiful things being said about me, baka malapit na.
And I always telling them malaki ears mo, so you have a long life ahead.
No, anyway, whatever happens, I'm really happy that God has truly blessed me all these 68 years.
Would you
And-
like to say thank you to those who greeted
And
you?
react to what they said, ma'am.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you for all the years that you have helped me, and I know I could not have done it alone. I want to thank Nene Pimentel because I really did him wrong. You know, I had asked him to be my vice president, and then there was an arrangement made that Doy Laurel would give up seeking the presidency, and so he became my vice president. And never did Nene tell me na terrible ka naman or why are you doing this to me. He just took it and said that yes, but I will continue to help you. And Nene helped me in the campaign dahil he flew with me to Mindanao. And many times when the questions were about the Muslim problems, dahil at that time talagang crash course ang binibigay sa akin. So pagka medyo nahihirapan ako sa pagsagot, may isusulat na si Nene on a piece of paper, ipapasa na sa akin. Pag napakahirap na, sasabihin ko na lang, siguro mas mapapaliwanag natin sa atin ni Nene Pimentel. So, thank you, Nene. Frank, I appointed you to 3 different positions, Labor Secretary, Justice Secretary, and Executive Secretary. And I cannot thank you enough, especially when you were my Executive Secretary. You really gave me such good, sound advice. So, Frank, I will be there to help you. And I thank you. I thank your late wife, Violi, and I thank Mida for all the help. And thank you, Raul. Thank you, June. And thank you, Joe. You were responsible for so many things, for NAMFREL, and I know you were very helpful in bringing Doy Laurel and me together. Yes, Ted?
People Power 1, which was People Power Against Tyranny, People Power 2 Against Graft and Corruption. You think you still have the passion and the energy for People Power 3?
Teddy.
You and the Cardinal?
No, in fact, tama na, no? Sobra na.
But you say that all the time, but you're always there.
I know. Well, I guess if I am still needed, I will be there. And if my health holds out, why not? Because I guess we will always be judged for everything that we do here on earth. Alam, sometimes iniisip ko, siguro tapos na yung aking tungkulin para sa aking bayan dahil marami na ako na nayalay para sa ating bayan. But I think until the very last moment of your breath, you will be judged. So we cannot rest on the good things that we have done in the past. We have to continue doing good things.
Do you think People Power will survive you and the Cardinal?
I think so. I'm very sure of that, given that these were the young people who were out there and who were just, oh, what can I say? They were just so admirable, so courageous. They just went there and really screaming at the top of their lungs, and I'm sure the person hearing all those shouts must have heard it. I cannot imagine that this passed unnoticed.
Ma'am, finally, I mean, how do you want history to judge you after the revolutions, after the people powers, after everything that had happened in your life? How do you want Cory Aquino to be remembered?
Well, I hope first that they will remember me, you know, dahil mahirap naman na after all these things. I hope they will
I'm sure
remember
they will.
me.
History can...
And that I hope they will Remember me as being, first of all, a good wife to Ninoy, a good mother to Kris, Viel, Noy, Pinky, and Ballsy, a good grandmother to all my 7 grandchildren, but most important of all, a good Filipino citizen who wanted to give of her very best to her fellow Filipinos.
Mom, naniniwala ka sa lucky shirts because you wore this, I remember. Diba? When we were in
aside from
Makati.
being lucky, medyo nauubusan na tayo ng yellow, no? It's as simple as that. So,
Nag-fade na through the years.
hindi pa naman...
Or,
No, you wore this in Makati, I remember.
Correct. Yes, and I wore this in the anti-Concord.
Yes.
Yes, it has been lucky.
Talking of colors or symbolism, how would you want the color yellow remembered in history, in our history?
Well, yellow marking courage. Yellow is also for remembering. Remembering first what Ninoy did for the country, and then remembering what Filipinos did for People Power 1 and also for People Power 2.
Isn't that ironic? Yellow is supposed to be the color of cowardice. You and Ninoy
yes.
just changed the meaning to courage.
Mom, this is your chance also to pay tribute. Dahil si Teddy Boy, bilib naman ako, to the very end, loyalist mo talaga.
Yeah.
Not only loyalist, but let's face it, he is really my best speech writer. And I could never have done it, Teddy. My speech before the U.S. Congress, my gosh, even President Reagan was saying, get me Aquino's speech writer. So here is an American president wanting...
Paying tribute to a Filipino
yes,
speech
to a
writer.
Filipino speech
Right.
writer. And for my very important speeches, Teddy has always delivered. And the beautiful part is we don't even have to talk for more than an hour. And
The bond is there.
he understands me so well, and I can tell him what it is that I want to say, and immediately he put such beautiful language together. So thank you, Teddy, from the bottom of my heart, that what would Cory be without Teddy Boy?
Wow.
Mom, mukhang si Teddy Boy meron ding political ambitions. Will you be supporting him?
Of course,
You have to let Kris and I know so we can also work hard.
kinakailangan yun. And my goodness, this support goes all the way back again to Ninoy. So I remember when we were afraid, remember Teddy Boy, that Ninoy would be arrested. This is before martial law. And Ninoy wanted to be surrounded by the media. And Teddy was here. And of course, at that time, walang pumapansin sa akin. Alam mo na, sino ba yan or what. But Teddy was always very good. In fact, can I just tell you, during my difficult times, right after Ninoy's assassination, I would ask myself, naku, bakit sana ako na lang? But then immediately I would also say, tatanungin ng tao, sino daw yung nabarel? Tapos sasabihin, pangalan daw, Cory eh. Asawa yata ni Ninoy. And so, I mean, even it would have been so much easier for me if I had gone first. But it would not have created any ripples. Kanya sinabi ko, you know, after Ninoy's assassination, I would pray to him, Ninoy, kasalanan mo ito sa'yo. And I would always hope that he would tell me in a dream what it was that I had to do. But Ninoy really has always, you know, played tricks on me. And during the time when I couldn't decide whether I should be for participation or boycott, I kept telling him, Ninoy, tell me in a dream tonight what it is that I should do. He never did. And parang, sabi ko, siguro Ninoy wants me to think this out for myself. Anyway, I do thank all of you. And, well, what can I say, Kris? This has been so overwhelming. And
It's not yet over. One last gap. Magbabalik po kami. Thank you to Jean, to Daddy Boy, our congressman. Don't forget, Boy. Kakampanya natin siya. And of course, my soulmate, Boy Abunda. Huwag ko kayong aalis dahil a private moment between mother and daughter when we come back.
This is the day when I start sleeping on the every night. This is the moment. This is your time. Momentum and the moment are right. Give me this moment, this precious chance. I'll gather up my past and make some sense at last. This is the moment when all I've got, when all the dreaming, scheming and screaming become one. This is the day. See it sparkle and shine when all I've lived for becomes mine. Through all these years, I faced the world alone, and now the time has come to prove to them I can make it on my own. This is the moment, my final test. Destiny beckons, I never reckon second best. When I look back, I will always recall that this was the moment, the sweetest moment of them all. This is the moment, damn all the odds. This day or never, I sit forever with my God. I won't give in, I will not fall. This was the moment, the sweetest moment, the greatest Happy birthday to the Thank you for inviting me, Kris. Before you say anything, as a TV host, I have to ask you, as an advanced birthday wish for your lovely daughter, what would that birthday wish be?
Oh, well, that she will find true happiness and that she will be the best person that she can ever hope to be, and that God will continue to bless her with good friends and good people to work with her and for her.
Hindi na natin sasabihin yung sinabi namin off-cam. Why, boy? And then, but we can say what Teddy Boy said. Actually, Mom, sinabi ni Teddy Boy, you must really like Martin daw. Dahil nung ino-offer ni Martin ang sarili niya for me, at sinabi mo, please don't. Sabi mo, it's for Martin's sake.
Siguro na nagsabi doon, si Teddy Boy. Pero hindi na. It's good this way. They're the best of friends. And, we're all good friends.
Yes.
Friends naman tayo, di ba?
Friends talaga tayo, Martin. Oo. And of course, one of my best friends si Pop.
Of course.
Kaya happy tayong lahat.
You stole my best friend. I will not say anything.
Baka kung ano isipin na ng audience.
Yes. I think we better stop that.
Okay.
Wow, see? Your mom knows how to be a perfect host.
Wait, I know that you have a show coming up. Huwag natin kalimutan. Let's all watch Martin naman. On February 3 at the Ultras Football Stadium.
Title of the show, Mark? It's The Aftershock, XB3, my 18 years in the business. And that's why
18
I'm
years,
paused.
wow.
Thank you. Like your birthday, same.
Lahat tayo Aquarians.
Okay. All the best to you, Martin.
Thank you very much.
Mom, you not only make me proud because I'm your daughter, but you make me so proud talaga of everything that you have done for the Philippines. And Teddy Boy said it so well when he said that you did everything not expecting anything in return, but because of your principles. And I think if we had more public officials na yun talaga ang hangarin, yung kabutihan para sa ating bayan, at hindi yung mga awards or yung mga boto para sa sarili nila, talagang uunlad ang Pilipinas.
Sa palagay ko nga, well, I guess I was a very reluctant presidential candidate, but I gave heart and soul in it. and I certainly campaigned my very best, but I owe everything that I have become to the Filipino people.
I just want to say, for the privilege of serving you and therefore serving my country, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you, Teddy, and write more speeches for me, please.
Sana there will be less occasions for speeches.
Yes.
Sana mga tributes na lang ang mga
Kung
magagawa.
sagutin niyo yun, kami naman po, ma'am, we have become who we are as a people because of you.
Wow, boy,
That
thank
really
you
comes
very
from
much.
us. That really comes.
Thanks a lot.
Well, 3 years from now, boy, I hope you'll be Congressman Boy Abunda.
Alam mo, Kris, let's stop this.
Alam mo yan, boy, destiny yan eh.
I think so
Kung
too,
talagang
ma'am.
nakasulat
Tama
yan
po
eh,
yun.
dadating at dadating yan.
Tama po yun.
Pakita ng mga palad mo. Jean, are you interested?
No, I'm a very private person.
I used to be a very private person. Kaya Jean, wag mo sinasabi yan.
Martin, ikaw?
For senator or something? I don't think anybody will find me a credible senator. But I think the politics and what we should, as far as our government is concerned, mine is music and mine is to move and motivate people. And if I can help make your voice louder, then that's what I'm here for.
I think so. I think but at this point in our lives, we have already identified what it is that we can best do for our country. We don't all have to be politicians. We don't all have to be in government.
Well, ako na lang mamang gift ko sa'yo. I promise yung wish mo na maging lawyer ako at some point in time, tutuparin ko. Hopefully
Wow, thank
before
you,
you
Kris.
die. And don't expect naman na top 10 ako sa bar,
I just want you to be a lawyer.
Okay, I
don't
promise.
even I don't even hope for you to be among the top 10. Just be a good lawyer.
Okay. Wag ko kayo alas, mga kaibigan. Magbabalik pa po kami. For all of us by addressing everybody. Lahat ng mga nanonood sa atin ngayon.
Alright. Maraming salamat sa lahat sa inyo, lalong-lalo na yung mga tumulong sa ating People Power 2. Maraming salamat kay Cardinal Sin, sa lahat ng mga pare, mga madre, at lalong-lalo na maraming salamat sa lahat ng kabataan dahil kayo ang aming naging inspirasyon ng mga araw na yon. So, mabuhay kayong lahat, mabuhay ang mamamayang Pilipino.
Maraming salamat to everybody who made your birthday very special. Si Martin, si Jamie, si Carol, and of course, President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, Senator Lauren Legarda, Congressman Arroyo, Congressman Villar, all those who greeted you, and of course to the three of them, si Jean, si Teddy Boy, and of course Boy, who will be with me of course on Sundays at the bus. Boy, it's your moment. You get to sing happy birthday to her. Kanina mo pa hinihingi yun. Let's close the show. Sige na! Go for it, boy!
Happy birthday to you.
And we get to hear Teddy Boy sing.
Happy birthday to you.
Listen up, Teddy. Listen.
Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. One more time. Happy birthday to you. Come on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Maraming
You can
salamat.
really sing. Ang ganda ng harmony nyo.
Who needs the
Happy
apple?
birthday, Mom. We all love you.
Happy birthday to Chris on the 14th, to Martin on the 3rd.
And of course, Senator Lauren Legarda.
On the
5th
fifth.
siya. On the 5th. Senator Lauren Legarda on the 28th.
Wow.
Yes. So happy birthday to all of us.
Yes.
Bye, everybody. Enjoy your weekend. And don't forget, magkita-kita po tayo sa Sunday on
The
Buzz. Bye, everybody.
Kasama ko dyan. Guest ako.
Ang lahat ng ito'y nakikita ko sa'yo. Tingin ko'y dapat na mga yapak mo'y sundan mula ngayon, mula ngayon. Para sa'yo, bayani, alay sa'yo. Pangakong
your second walk?